Hi, welcome back to my YouTube channel, Living Tarzan. So I have a new segment on my YouTube channel. It's not about traveling, but it's more on sharing about my story and also just the random thoughts in my mind. Because currently I don't travel because I need to focus on my thesis to finish my bachelor this year. So I'm gonna make more talking videos in front of the camera, and also it's more on developing my ability to talk in front of the camera, because sometimes whenever I talk in front of the camera I just got blank, the idea just gone like crazy, even though I already typed the concept, the idea that I want to talk, but then it's just gone. So this is also the way I practice my English. Anyway, I was born in Palu City, Central Sulawesi Province, Indonesia. It's a beautiful city where you can go to the beach, go to the mountain very easily. For example, from my house to the beach, it's only 15 minutes. Or if I want to go to the mountains, it's just 1 hour drive with my motorbike. And also if I want to go to the hill, watching the sunset, enjoy the vibe, it's only 15 minutes away from my house. Just riding a motorbike, and then you can go there, enjoy and relax. Anyway, I'm purely Indonesian. I don't speak English when I was a kid. My mother language is Bahasa Indonesia. But then when I was a kid, my parents are visionary and also have a good idea about English, so they really pushed me to learn English. I started taking the English course when I was in elementary school actually. So before I moved to Palu City, I was living in Ongka village. It's 5 hours from Palu City if you drive a motorbike. It was like a village. I don't have a good access for my education and also information just like now what I have in Palu City. When I first moved to Palu City, it's 2006. I moved to the elementary school here. Everyone can speak English, and then I was so intimidated when I was in that class in English subject. We need to write down about ourselves in English, and also there is a mini exam. It's like a quiz. The teacher will say the words in English, and then we need to write it down in Bahasa Indonesia, or the teacher will say the Bahasa Indonesia, and then we will write it in English. I just remember 1 to 10, and then for 11, 12, 13, 14 and everything, I don't know. Basically when I was a kid, my mom bought some posters in English for the animals, for vegetables, for numbers, and many more. But this is the unique thing. When I was a kid, I already knew all of the body parts in English because of the posters. My mom bought me the posters. It's like a good way of learning for the kids, just through the posters. And because I'm a visual learner, so whenever I want to learn, I just see the picture, and it makes me easier to remember the things. Back to Palu, I took the English course in many places actually, not only in one English course, but like a lot of English courses. Anyway, I'm gonna tell you that I'm not sponsored to make this video, but I'm just gonna share about my experience and also my journey of speaking English, because English is not my first language, but I learned how to speak in English because it's international language. When I was in not junior high school. Oh yeah, is it in junior high school or elementary school? Yeah. In junior high school, I took the English course at Joyful Kids. I might say this is the best English course in the town, in my hometown in Palu City. So I took the English course there for maybe a year, and I can see the progress of my English in Joyful Kids. I learned a lot there, and also the tutor are amazing. I still remember one of my beloved tutor there, Ma'am Evie, and also she is the owner of Joyful Kids. And then after that, in the senior high school, I stopped taking the English course because I was in one of the international senior high school in my hometown. They use English almost every day, and also my classmates, they can speak English really well, so it's like I was surrounded by good people with good knowledge in English. So whenever I don't know something, I just ask them to teach me about something that I don't know in English. Fast forward to the university life, I took the English course at Brilliant English course. It was in Pare, Kediri. It was on 2016. I went to Pare. It's the English village where you can take the English course in an effective way, and also the environment really supports you to learn the English. I was in Brilliant English course for a month, and I really can see the progress of my English because of my environment. We use English every day, 24 hours, and whenever you use Bahasa Indonesia, you will be punished and pay 10,000 for each. And it's like a game for you and your friends. Whoever see their friend talking in English, you can take the penalty for 10,000 rupiah. So it's like all of us really pay attention to our friends. Whenever they talk in Bahasa Indonesia, we're gonna take their money for 10,000. And also for the living cost in Pare Kediri, it's so cheap. So for 10,000 you can get one big meal there. So it's really precious for 10,000 rupiah. I took the English course in Brilliant English course 2 times. On 2016, it's 1 month, and then 2017 I back there again for 2 weeks. But then when I got back to the Brilliant English course in 2017, I got the advanced class, and the students, it was not more than 10 students. So I moved to the intermediate class again, but I need to be a tutor in the camp. So it's like I learn English and also teach English, because in my opinion, if you teach what you already know, you will master it. Because if you want to teach it to other people, you try to make it as simple as you can so they can understand it very well. In Brilliant English course also, I improved my English with the American accent like this. But then time goes by, I improved my English and learned the British accent. On 2016, after the Brilliant English course, I also got the exchange program to Japan, which was my first ever experience to go abroad in Japan. And also Japan is my dream country since I was a kid, because I watch a lot of Japanese cartoon and then my toys from Japan actually. I joined a lot of international forum, international program. I met a lot of people from different countries and I built a connection with them. And then after that, I tried to improve my English with the British accent. I learned the British accent from YouTube, English with Lucy. I'll put the link below on my description box to English with Lucy. I learned the British accent from there. And also I watched Harry Potter movie.
It seems, despite your exhaustive defensive strategies,
to improve my British accent. So now I can use 2 accents. First is American and the second the British accent. But in daily conversation, I'm just gonna use my American accent like this because it's more familiar for the people in Indonesia and also ASEAN. But if I go to the international program and I need to do the speech or discussion, I'll use my British accent, because in my opinion, British accent is more elegant, and I don't know, it's just level up our status if we use the British accent. Because of joining a lot of international program as well, I built connection with lots of people, and it really shaped my mindset and also improved my English really well. I'm actually an engineer, and in my hometown, if you are not from English education department, it's really hard to practice your English. But then because of the international program that I joined before, I can build a connection with my international friends, and then I just contact them through message, and then sometimes the video calls to improve my English, just talking with them, just share about our opinion, our thoughts. Because I also love traveling, I want to learn about their countries, so I will ask a lot about their countries, about the foods, about the culture, about the tourism spots and then hidden gem there. It really helps me to improve also my communication skill in English, because I don't know why, but when I use my bahasa Indonesia in English, it feels like different personalities. I don't know why, but when I use my English and communicate with international people, I feel more open. I don't know why, but yeah, that's the strange thing for me on learning English and also communicate in English. It can change my personalities and also I don't know why, but it's strange thing. When I use my bahasa Indonesia, my voice is not like this. It's a little bit, the tone is a little bit higher if I use my bahasa Indonesia, but if I use my English, my voice is just go into the lower tone. I don't know why, but I don't know, it's just strange. And I'm gonna tell you one thing: wherever you are, whatever your first language, English is easy to be learned if you keep trying every day, keep practicing. And here is the trick: use your social media in a wise way. Build a connection with the people who can speak English and practice your English with them, either by texting them or having a video call. Just tell them that you want to improve your English, and I think the people will be so kind to help you, because yeah, they also wanna build a connect with more people around the world. That's all for today. I hope you enjoyed this video, and I'm gonna share more things later on my next videos. So see you.